guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Asanu Sofeni, but on this channel I go by Precious Feni. If you are new on this channel, welcome, and I hope that you're going to like what I post on here. Please subscribe. But if of course you are a returnee, I'm saying welcome, baby, and thank you so much for returning to this video. As you guys can tell, I think you guys can tell that I'm enjoying these sit downs. Like, this is my third one. I am enjoying sit downs. But as you can see with the title of this video is I'm taking you guys on a journey of how I got scouted, or rather how I got the the Wind King job. And please, if you can tell, TWK is the Woman King. I want to show you the bank. I want to show you. I wish I could stand up, but I can't. I got my t-shirt last week, and we've been waiting for these t-shirts like for the longest time, but it finally came. As no Kalaza slapper. It's a really like, it's a strong statement that yes, babe, you worked on this big project. So yeah, without rambling too much, let me get straight into the video. So with working on the Woman King, it was, I wouldn't say it was a roller coaster, but it was quite a journey. Like, it was quite a journey. So I remember, I think it was around July, and I had entered a pageant, right? And then we were doing a photo shoot at this other studio in Woodstock. Fine, now it's my turn for this photo shoot. It was a group of girls, like Silapa Songe, all the contestants are here, they're doing their photo shoot. So I decided to be the last one. Now the guy, of which I'm not going to say on here because I'm no longer with them, he's the owner of the agent. He walks around, and he also owns that studio that we were using. He walks around, and he keeps looking at me. And one thing about me, when I'm at work, when I'm shooting, when I'm in a photo shoot, I don't like distractions. I don't like people watching me. I just want to be with the photographer. I want to engage with the photographer. So people watching me distracts me so much, because ngati I'm doing something wrong, and ngati they want to point out something, but please do this, please fix this, yeah, mom. So I also get distracted, but I'm like, okay, focus on what you're doing. This guy is not here for you. Nyani. Also guys, if you sense that I'm sounding funny, just know that I have a very bad flu, and it's, my nose is blocked, so I'm finding it hard to breathe properly. But yeah, so this guy, after I finished shooting, he's like, what's your name? I tell him, he's like, where you from? I tell him from Halbe. And then he's like, please stand. There was a measuring wall, and he's like, please stand here, I want to take your height. He takes my height. For me, I'm confused, because I didn't even know that he has an agent. And then he's like, please write your name, number, and your surname. We will contact you later on. I do as I'm told. And then the people that I was with, they're like, do you know who's that? I'm like, no, I don't know who is this. And then they start telling Baba, listen, so this is so and so and so, and he has this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, this is huge. And then as soon as I got home on that day, I got to a text from him and telling me that, listen, I like you, I like your body structure, I like your height, your skin tone, your hair. Can you please come to our studio again on this date? We're gonna create a profile for you. We want to work with you, basically. That's what she said. What he said, we want to work with you. And I'm like, oh my god, this came literally on a silver platter for me. Nyani, on this day, and they told me to bring different outfits. Nyani, I came with my outfits, and I do the photo shoot. I'm gonna like put some few pictures that I did with them here. or rather a video. I'm gonna put something here. It was amazing. Nyani, after that they signed me, and then we the rest is history. Nyani ke, I think after 2 months or a month rather, I get a text from them saying, listen, can you please go to this place? It was in September. It was around September. He's like, can you please go to this place, assessment, and they want you to come do your assessment. There's a project that's going to be happening. Can you please go to this place? They send me details, what I have to wear, what they need from me and everything. And bear in mind, at school, I'm preparing to write exams. It's September. I'm preparing to write exams. I have assignments. It's a lot. So I text my lecturer that morning and I'm like, listen dog, I'm going to be late. I'm coming to school, but I'm going to be late for class. And one thing about me and my lecturer, last year we had a very, very great bond. He understood me, I understood him. We shared everything and he supported me so much in this path that I'm in right now. So he was like, listen, just go get your life. Go get your life. And if you miss the first class, I'm gonna take down notes for you. I'm gonna prepare something for you, don't worry. And I'm late. Difficult late to Pana. And the guy that was directing the whole assessment, he's like, listen, I just want to see if you can run. So please sprint for me. Like sprinty. He's like, sprint for me. Nyani, I wear my techies and I sprint. And in primary I used to be an athlete. I used to do long distance, I used to do high jump, so I know how to run. I really know how to run. And in the early years of grade 8 in high school, I participated once. We sports day, and I was like, no, high school is too much for me. And now in high school you feel like a grown up, so it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do sports in high school. But in primary I was an athlete. So I know how to run, so I sprint for him. He's like, please do it. For the second time I do it. The third time he takes out his phone and he starts shooting, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? I do it, and he's like, we're done. Oh my bro, like what kind of a joke is this? And he's like, yeah, we're done, you can go home. I'm like, what? I just wasted, like, we can't pay any 30 minutes in the pana. Literally can't pay 30 minutes in the pan. But my mom dropped me off, so I'm trying to see if she's still around, and she's like, no, I'm not around, so you have to Uber to school. I take an Uber to school. So I think a week later I get a text from my agent again saying, listen, Bagtandile on your assessment, so you need to go for a dance rehearsal on Friday. And I'm like, a dance rehearsal? Why am I dancing now? Because bear in mind, and God's no jive, I don't dance because I'm just that person. I don't dance. I don't know how to dance. So they're like, you need to go for a dance rehearsal. Yeah, it was on a Saturday, not Friday. It was on a Saturday. Nyani, I get there and hey, you know, it's a proper dancing class. There's instructors. There's 2 instructors, Uzoyi and Eugene. They were also instructing the main actors. We were working with them throughout The Women King. Nyani, we do this. First class was quite hectic because the girl doesn't know how to dance, and I kept like falling behind Nyani, but Nyani, I was paired up with Uyona, and she was like, listen girl, we're gonna do this. I remember Nyani, she helped me so much with like practicing the dance. Nyani, I think that was the most amazing 4 weeks of my life. I created bonds with those girls. Like, we created friendship. We're still friends even now. I'm not sure if it's 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but I think it's a month, if not 3 weeks. But basically, like, basically Monday to Friday, then Saturday and Sunday it's a rest, and we only go there for an hour or like an hour and a half. So we were not dancing like throughout. So some days we're dancing, some days we're doing a boot camp. It was a boot camp, but some days it's a dance, some days it's fighting training. So we did boxing. We learned how to fight with swords. It was just amazing. Like, it was amazing. I remember when we started, like, then when we did the dance the second time, Sia rehearsals, Utuso joined us. Utuso Masali and Sia joined us, and it was like, what? And the director at that time, no one of us knew that Gina was actually the director. She was there, and maybe she's Tuso's manager or something, because she was like so close to Tuso. So we were like, maybe she's Tuso's manager, but she was the actual director of the movie. And we're like, what? And we're seeing Tuso for the first time, and she's so gorgeous, and she's so well built. Masali is so well built. Like, these girls are curved up. Usia is well built as well. Like, it was just amazing. Everyone left there at Diniwe. So Yani on dancing day, sometimes we would see them. On fighting day, sometimes we would see them, sometimes we don't see them, but it was just an in-between thing. Also we also met on the first day. We also met, oh my god, her name, I forgot. She was on Jiva. I think she was the lead on Jiva. I forgot her name. We also met her. She is so nice. We took pictures. I'm gonna put the pictures here. We took pictures with her, and then now there were rumors that we might go to Durban. We might go to KZN. But as rumors, not everyone is going to KZN. Certain people are going to KZN. So you can just imagine everyone is trying to like bring their A game for them to be chosen to go to KZN. Like, listen, there is a possibility that you guys might be going to KZN. But what we know is KZN. Hey, JP is this true? Like, are we going to KZN? JP's like, yes, you guys are going to KZN. Have you been to Durban before? Sinisuko flyer, Sinisuko camper, because it's a camping thingy. And he starts showing us pictures of the place. We're like, what? But at the same time, we're like, what if our agents don't agree to this? Like, you never know. So I remember, okay, rumors, right? We were still like going on with practice, like dances and fighting. We were mostly doing fighting. On this one day, we are doing warm-ups, and we're gonna go fight. We're doing warm-ups and we're running around. I don't know what happened, but my left knee decides to act up on me. So English. I don't know how to call it, but literally from my knee, was it hanging. It's a cramp. Jonah, when it was happening, I didn't feel it that much, but when I started like having to fight using my legs, because you use like your legs for a balance, and then you use your hands, but for a balance I couldn't stand properly. I remember on the same day that this is happening, we were doing a fighting there, and then after we wrap for our fight, the dancing instructors come and like they're like, listen, the director is here, So she wants to see the dance. So you guys, please prepare yourself. In 5 minutes, you are going in and you're gonna dance for the director. And I'm like, what? Okay. I forgot about Babi's was doing, but the woman king, they know Sophie. She knew that I had an injury. UBK, who was our fighting instructor, he also knew that I had an injury, but the dancing instructors didn't know that I had an injury. Now this is what happens. Sophie's like, if you don't feel like you can dance, because in play dance there's a part where we have to like go down, we have to kneel down, we have to like use our legs a lot, and the beat is so fast. You need to be like so fast, and you can't that there's a director, like and there's also a pressure of going to KZN. You get me? So I'm like, Sophie, no, I'm going to do this, like I'm going to dance. And she's like, okay, Nyani. But I decided, you know what, let me go stand at the far end of the room so that should anything happen, I can hide myself. Yeah, but hey, I did not even complete the dance. Like, I don't think that Dina figure like this is pagatin of the dance. My knee was like, you're not gonna play me like this. You have an injury. You're not going to play me like this. Stop what you're doing. Like, and it started all over. Like right now, I cried. Now everyone is here. The stunts are here. The dancing instructors are here. Like, I cried, guys, like literally like cried tears, because like it was so painful. I don't know how to say this, but it was so painful. That injury was so painful. I was wearing jeans. I was wearing jeans. So I think it was Sia, she says, take off her jeans. I'm like, I am gonna take off my jeans. What? I open my eyes and they're like, no, don't worry, because I'm crying and I don't like people seeing me when I cry. So now she's like, take off her jeans, and I'm like, what? And I think it was Uzi. She's like, no, don't worry, we're gonna cover you. But like everyone was just on top of me that day. Everyone was on top of me. Bankulula. And then I don't know what I wrapped, but I wrapped something to cover myself. And then they like, please try and stand up, like Zamu Pakama, to see if you can walk. And someone asked me, can you feel your legs? And I'm like, is it that deep? Can I feel my legs? And I'm like, yeah, I can feel my legs, but then the left knee is not as I can't even like stretch it out. I can't put it down. And they're like, please do not do the dance because you are going to hurt yourself even more. And at the same time, the medic comes in. And couch. The medic comes. No, the medic came before Ban Pakamise, because they had to feel if Inikepiam didn't move, but luckily it didn't move. So they're like, okay, they're gonna spray something and then put something on me, then they're gonna give me painkillers. Nyani, Ban Pakamise ban beke couchin. Nyani, the medic does what he does. He asked me, did I eat? I'm like, yeah, but he brings me some, I think it was a banana. He brings me a banana and he's like, eat this and then you're gonna take 2 of these tablets. And then I do that. Sophie is worried sick about me. She was actually like our set mom, Sophie, while we were busy doing boot camp. She was basically our set mom. If we need anything, we go to her. She was just a sweetheart. So she's like, you need to go home and you can't use a public transport. At some point she wanted to like drive me home, and I'm like, you stay on the other side of the world. I stay on the other side of the world. No, that's not possible. So Nyani they call a shuttle for me that's gonna take me home. a whole shuttle, like a shuttle. And then the team don't shuttle, but a shuttle. I'm gonna put a picture of a shuttle here. A shuttle, they call a whole shuttle for me to take me home. Nyani, I go home and yeah, I miss my thingy. And Sophie's like, if on Monday you feel like you are not okay, please don't come. Do not come. And I'm like, girl, do you know me? Do you know me? I am definitely going to, I will be here. And then, cut the story short, this other day, I'm sleeping at home, and then I get a text from my agent, a very long one, from my agent, don't, you're going to Durban. Like, what? Durban? Like, it comes back to me, oh, JP said this, and I am so excited, I'm excited. I tell my mom is so excited. Now, like I said, I have to prepare for exams. What am I gonna do? I tell my lecturer, listen, I'm going to Durban, and 2 of the papers that I'm going to be writing are clashing with the dates that I'll be traveling by. So what are we gonna do? And he's like, please go to Durban, go shoot. When we come back, we're gonna do something about this. Just go. Nyani, I left. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was my first time being in Durban. Like, first time being in Durban. Actually being in KZN, because we were in KZN. So we landed, I'm not sure what time, and then at the airport, our shuttle was there already. So we landed, our shuttle picked us up, then we drove to base camp. Got to base camp, we had to check in that we landed in KZN, we got here safely. And then what they did is they gave us, I forgot what they call it, but money. They gave us money for the timing that we were here. But guys, the woman came. Oh, that production was crazy. They gave us money for and we're gonna be staying at a lodge, so we're not gonna have food. No. So that money was for that. It was for that reason. And it was not money no, it was money for your food. And bear in mind, you get food on set, so if we're smart, you're gonna save that money. We got our money, then got to the shuttle again, then the shuttle took us to our lodge. Got to our lodge, because it was a long drive. At some point I was just so tired. We got to our lodge. Hey, Asifika, this lady is telling us that in this lodge there's snakes, there's amasele, frogs, there's just a lot. There's a lot. And I'm like, I can't stay here. So I text Sophie, and I'm like, Sophie, I'm requesting a room change, or rather a lodge change, because I can't stay here. And then I get my lodge change, I go to another one. It was the same situation. I don't know, it was just my head. I go, we shoot, and the first scene we shot, it was in the AMs. It was like, we got on set around 3 a.m. and I'm like, this is the life I'm choosing for myself. This is the life I'm choosing for myself. Yeah, my nose is starting to block. I'm really sorry about that. Yani, we shoot every day. I'm sorry about that. Not every day, but on Monday we get imali veki. I'm not gonna say by Monday, but on Monday we get imali veki. It's around about 2K for a week. We get that. Bro, when I tell you that we came back in Cape Town rich, we came back to Cape Town rich. We moved from KZN to Port Edward to shoot any scenes, but then not all of us were shooting in Port Edward. There was just a few that were shooting in Port Edward. Yani, after 2 days or after a day, then we flew back to Cape Town. This is around November, you know, because in October we were basically doing the boot camp for the whole month. Then in November we came back to Cape Town. Yeah, in December we were supposed to shoot, but someone got COVID, so they were like, no, we are going to stop, we're not going to shoot in December. Nyalasa shoot in December. In January there was another rumor that there's going to be a bubble. So basically a bubble is you going to stay at a hotel up until the Women King finish shooting, up until the Women King wraps. And we like, okay, so I'll pull me, you don't go out, you don't get to see your family can't come visit you. Like, what you do basically is go to set, come back, you don't go out. Yani, on the 8th of January, I still remember it, so like it was yesterday. On the 8th of January, we went to the bubble, and the hotel that we were using, it was Century City Hotel. Beautiful, like it was beautiful. So with that one, we got to our pickup point, which was in town, and we test for COVID. Tested for COVID. Should you get to the hotel and your results are positive, is it positive or negative? A positive. Should it say you have COVID, you're coming back? Should it say you are coming back? Yani. And bear in mind, a day before we leave, I had a fitting appointment, so we had to go fit our costume. I was okay. The girls seemed okay. Nobody showed any symptoms. So as I was saying, should your test come back and say you have COVID, you're leaving the bubble. Yani. And I had, my brother's back. Yani, the previous day we had two fittings, and I was with this girl. Everything was okay. She had no signs of COVID. We had no signs of COVID. The crew had no signs of COVID. Yani, we test on the day we're leaving Gayo. Our shuttles take us to the hotels. So when you get to the hotel, we get a message from JP, but okay, your results should be in by this time. Your COVID results should be in by this time. I know COVID results is abantu. Ziyapop. But negative. Is it negative or positive? Hey, I'm not sure, but negative. They are negative. They are COVID free. My results are not. I don't get an SMS, a PCR SMS. I don't get it. The girl, we had a separate group as friends. She's like, guys, I have COVID. My PCR results came back saying positive. We like, what? I am not getting my results. I did not get my results. I don't get my results. And I'm like, what? How do I not get my results? I call my mom and like, Mama, this is happening. And should my results come back saying positive, I'm coming back home. My friends are trying to calm me down, but listen, babe, don't worry. Now it's around 6. My results I haven't received any SMS. Oh my god, dude, my brother is back. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. But go back to 8. still I'm not getting anything. So on the group, on the Agochi, on the recruits group, JP sends a message saying tomorrow morning we're gonna do another test. So I have to be like positive, but okay, I'm gonna get my results tomorrow. We're gonna do another test. I'm gonna get my results tomorrow. Dilal. And now I took a shower. I'm in bed. But tell me, why do I feel fatigue? I feel so tired. I have a headache. I'm getting cold. Guys, I swear COVID just was playing with our minds. I don't think COVID was real. Please don't come for me, but I don't think COVID was real. It about what do you believe in? Like, what do you believe? Do you believe that you have COVID? Do you believe the symptoms? Then if you do, you're gonna get the symptoms. You get me? So I called my mom, and I'm crying. My mom is like, please relax. Just relax. You are okay. You don't have COVID. Just relax. Yani, we wake up in the morning, 9 o'clock. The nurse was at the hotel. She takes the test. We take the test again, and they're like, by 11, our results should be in. Yani, boom! I get my results. I was so happy. I was so happy. I was so happy. So now we were given like the opportunity to go visit our friends. We can go to our friends' rooms. So it was nice. It was really nice. Also at the hotel we received money. Like we got money just for being at the hotel. We got money. And with this one is the hotel gives you breakfast, lunch and dinner, but still you're gonna get money. So again, if common sense yako is working, you're gonna save that money, because it's not like we deduct imali yako from shooting. No, they are adding on imali yako of shooting. Guys, The Woman King is the best production it's the best production I've ever worked on, and I will always say this, it was the best experience ever. So Yani, we started shooting. It was nice, but very, very tiring. I did not have time. Basically, everyone did not have time. Like, wonke umntu did not have time. I don't know what they were using to get energy, because sometimes we were having early shoots, whereby we will have to be on set around 3. We're leaving the hotel around 2. We have to be on set. Sometimes it's a night shoot, so we leave the hotel maybe around 3 p.m. We get on the set. Oh guys, it was a lot. And shooting hours are crazy. It's a whole 12 hours being on set. And then should there be overtime, then there will be overtime maybe by 30 minutes or an hour. I don't think it goes up to like 2 hours or anything like that. I don't know. Do I have something here? Guys, please mind me, like dinner fever, so please just bear with me. So it was just amazing. It was amazing. We met so many celebrities. I remember we were doing, this person keeps on calling me and it's so annoying. We were doing was it a dance? No, it was not the dance. I don't remember what scene it was, but Uzozi was there. And I remember I bumped into her on, what are you doing? It's a palace inside a courtyard. I bumped into her and I was like, because what the hell? I'm just seeing Usazimini Twinsie. I am seeing Usazimini Twinsie. I remember, I don't know his real name, but Kenneth Mashaba. I saw Kenneth Mashaba, and again when we came back on my mom's birthday, we met a point. And it was like, I worked with you. And he's like, where? And I'm like, on the Movie King. And he's like, you look different. I'm gonna put a picture here when me and my mom took a picture with him. He started asking me so many questions when I met him offset. He was like, how did you find the movie? Where are you from? What are you doing? Like, he was so engaging. And he was with his daughter. And his daughter's like, come, let me take pictures of you guys. I don't mind. I get this a lot. My dad is a celebrity, so I get this a lot. Like, it was, guys, I just love. Okay, now that was my phone space saying that's enough, girl. But as I was saying, just the whole. Oh, also is it Bongo Kosi? Guy Bongo Kaza, but he plays I had to attend to this person who kept calling. I'm really sorry about that. As I was saying, all the Women King, just as a whole, man, it was just an amazing experience. For me, as a person who wants to be in the same path, who wants to be in this industry, it was an eye-opener. And it was an eye-opener in a way that I saw how much pressure, if I can put it like that, how much pressure the lead actors are under. Like, they need to perfect each and everything they do. Viola Davis, working with Viola Davis is not a child's play. Working with Tuso, Sheila, Lashana, John, Hero from After, like, guys, Masali, Usia, Usliatemba, I can go on and on. It was just so amazing, and all of them, they are so nice. Like, they are so nice. Yes, the actors go under a lot of pressure, and us as fans, we want to like take pictures and don't, but we don't really understand, or we don't really get the feeling that Ababandu, they're at work and they need to get the work done. Like, they need to impress the director, they need to get their lines in order, like, they need to have their life together. So I was so inspired by so many things in this movie. It's a lot, but the experience, it was everything for me. So yeah, that was my journey, and I'm so sorry. I need to start investing in a camera, because filming with my phone, not that it's not an option, it is an option, but ndiyayibona with that, yeah, ndiyabethakala because of space. And also this annoying person that kept on calling, okay, not annoying, but kept on calling me all the time. This is kaloku. But yeah, I think we've gotten to the end of the video. Also, my blocked nose got in the way, but I'm gonna be okay. It's just flu, so I'm gonna be okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for getting to the very end of the video with me. If you liked the video, please give it filming at home. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please do comment down below. Please, if you haven't subscribed but you're still watching, please subscribe. We are on our way to 300 subscribers. We are so close. Also, please watch just watch the video. I on my YouTube studio, I get to see, but okay, some people are not really finishing the videos, but guys, please do finish the videos. So yeah, I can't breathe, I need to end this video. Thank you so much for watching, my loves, and I will see you guys until the next. Please subscribe, please comment, share with your friends, your families, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you until the next. Bye.